Today, let's walk through what you need to know to form an LLC in Delaware. There are 6 steps to starting your business: naming your LLC, designating a registered agent, submitting the certificate of formation of a limited liability company, writing an operating agreement, obtaining an EIN, and filing the beneficial ownership information report. We'll also cover 3 steps to maintaining your Delaware LLC once you're up and running. Step 1 is naming your LLC. So, what should you keep in mind? No matter what name you go with, it will need to contain LLC in some form to designate your entity type. Your name can't include bank or any variation of the word unless authorized by the state. You will also need to pick a name that's distinguishable from all other company names in Delaware. To do this, you should search your intended name in the Business Entity Search on the Delaware Division of Corporations website. Once you've picked your name, you can reserve it online if you wish, using the name reservation application. Now we're on to step 2, designating a registered agent. The registered agent can be you, someone associated with your business, or a third party. Whatever choice you make, your registered agent must meet certain qualifications. They must have a registered office at a physical street address in the state. P.O. boxes don't count. They must be present at that registered office address during normal business hours to receive state mail and service of process on behalf of your business and forward it to you in a timely way. Once you've found your registered agent, you can move on to step 3, submitting your certificate of formation of a limited liability company, which will officially form your LLC. You must submit this certificate to the Delaware Division of Corporations online or by mail. Everything included in your certificate of formation of a limited liability company will be included on public record. On the certificate of formation of a limited liability company, you will need to include your full business name, registered agent information, and information about your company's organizer, which is the party preparing the documents. Both the registered agent and the organizer is Northwest if you hire us to form your new business. Once your certificate of formation of a limited liability company has been approved by the Delaware Division of Corporations, you officially have your new LLC. What's next? Step 4, creating an operating agreement for your LLC. Your LLC's operating agreement provides all of the details for how your LLC will function and contains the rules, regulations, and provisions for voting, navigating potential mergers, transferring membership interest, handling internal disputes, and much more. You won't file your operating agreement with the state. It is an internal document, and Delaware allows operating agreements to be oral or implied. However, writing it out is a great way to make sure your business and its members stick to the agreement. This is true even if you have a single member LLC. Need help getting started? Northwest Registered Agent provides free templates for creating your operating agreement. Additionally, you might want to get an employer identification number, especially if your business will have employees. This brings us to step 5. An EIN is a unique 9-digit number that the IRS assigns to your LLC for tax filing purposes, acting like a social security number for your business. You can apply for an EIN through the IRS website or file a paper form. You can also skip the hassle and hire a Northwest Registered Agent to get the EIN for you. Once you have your EIN, you're ready for step 6. Filing the beneficial ownership information report. As of January 1st, 2024, you will need to submit a BOI report to the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. FinCEN created an online portal called the Beneficial Ownership Secure System to upload your information. There, you'll provide basic information about your business, such as your tax ID, as well as information about those who own more than 25% of the LLC and those who have substantial control over business decisions, alongside a copy of a government-issued photo ID. This information won't be part of public record. Businesses formed after January 1st, 2024 must complete this step within 30 days of formation. Businesses formed before 2024 have until January 1st, 2025 to complete it. Now that you've taken care of your LLC's initial needs, you need to maintain your business. Step 7 is opening a business bank account. Mixing personal and business finances potentially erodes the separation between you and your LLC and puts your LLC's limited liability in jeopardy. So a business bank account can help keep that separation intact. Let's go over what you should typically bring with you to the bank. You should bring a copy of your Delaware Certificate of Formation of a Limited Liability Company, operating agreement, EIN, and an LLC resolution to open a bank account if your LLC has more than one member. Once you have your business bank account, it's time to fund your LLC. That brings us to step 8, Members usually make their initial contributions by writing a check to the LLC's bank account, but they can also provide the LLC with property or services. It's worth noting that contributions in the form of property or services may have tax implications, so it would be wise to consult a business accountant if you're going that route. Now for the ninth and final step of maintaining your Delaware LLC. You'll need to pay taxes and stay up to date with state filings to keep your business in good standing. In Delaware, you will need to file the annual franchise tax with the Division of Corporations every year on or before June 1st. While LLCs can elect to be taxed as a corporation, the IRS automatically treats your LLC as a pass-through entity. This means your LLC's annual profits will be distributed to its members, who then report those profits as income on their personal tax filings. In this case, members will pay the federal self-employment tax, which is 15.3%. Also, keep in mind that if any of the information you reported on your BOI report changes, you have 30 days to report the changes. So that's the process for getting your Delaware LLC up and running. Name your business, designate your registered agent, file your certificate of formation of a limited liability company, draw up an operating agreement, obtain an EIN, and file your BOI report. Once that's complete, you can open a business bank account, fund your LLC, and complete all filings to stay compliant with the state. We're here for you every step of the way. Call Northwest Registered Agent when you want more.